Ball bounce to improve your balance. So many people have problems with their balance. They might be shuffling, they might be walking with their feet too wide apart, they might have to use a cane or walker just to get around. In the worst cases, they might even be stumbling and falling. This is a very common problem. My name is Doug. I've been a physical therapist for 30 years and I specialize in proprioceptive rehabilitation. I help people learn to walk again, but I also help people stop falling and learn how to improve their balance. If you're having problems with your balance, it's always a good idea to consult your doctor before you try to do any exercise program. But this is a very common problem, and if you've been having this problem, if you've been noticing that your balance is getting worse, one of the reasons that this can be happening is because your proprioception could be getting worse. Proprioception is the awareness of where your body is in space. It's the awareness of where your arms and legs are in space without looking. It's also the awareness of where your whole body is in space. When someone doesn't have good proprioception, it's very hard for them to maintain their balance. Our proprioception gets better when we do things that challenge our balance. When we do things like yoga or exercise classes or dancing or even things like sports like basketball, all of those can improve our sense of proprioception. The more we challenge our balance, the better it can get. But if you're not doing things that challenge your balance, it can get worse and worse. In the clinic, one of the exercises that I do that helps people is to have them practice bouncing a ball while they do something challenging. What I'm going to show you today is how to do heel to toe standing while at the same time bouncing a ball. So heel to toe standing means just that. You're standing with one foot touching the other, kind of like you're standing on a tightrope with your feet close together. That really throws your balance off. Now, some people just aren't able to do that. You can spread your legs a little bit wider if you can't do it. I've also made some other videos that show easier versions of this same exercise. But in this video, we're going to talk about heel to toe standing and ball bouncing. So you want something next to you when you do this, because if you lose your balance, you want to be able to grab onto something. I recommend standing next to the sink or a countertop or even two chairs on either side of you. So you want to stand in the heel to toe position, and then with your ball, you want to bounce the ball in front of you and catch it. Then bounce the ball in front of you and catch it. The reason why you want to do this is because the ball acts as a distraction. It forces you to change your focus from balancing on your two legs to where's the ball and how am I going to catch the ball. So you don't want to dribble the ball because that becomes more automated. You want to definitely bounce the ball and catch it. You can even pause a few seconds between each bounce. That'll make the exercise harder, which is what you want. Now, the goal of this exercise is to be able to do this 20 times in a row with each leg forward. So with the right leg forward 20 times and then with the left leg forward 20 times. But in the beginning, you might find that you can only do this 1 or 2 times before you have to grab back onto the countertop. Now again, if you're finding that this is just too hard, you can go on my channel and I have much easier versions of this exercise. But I do this every day with clients and I've seen so many of them improve by doing this because it's so challenging and it really helps them overcome their balance problems, but it also helps rebuild their sense of where they are in space. I hope you found this video helpful. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel.